So I recently have gotten hooked on court TV. In fact, I have it on now in the background, and I've been following the Karen Reed case, and I'm very interested in the scientific information. I never really followed it before, but in the past, I thought it was a younger woman that was out bar hopping with her boyfriend that had like a violent fight with him out in public and then like took her car and like just repeatedly ran over her boyfriend. Because I never really paid attention. So the last week or so, I've been following it on court TV and the information being presented. And I'm following this, a little more than peripherally, but I haven't seen everything. I am not an expert, but I'm probably above average intelligence, and I have a little medical background. And I find it very interesting how people come in that are not, a witness in the court, but that are giving their opinions after watching the videos and the testimony. This morning, two women, don't know who they were on very early, and they were analyzing her body language. I really do believe in body language, but it was like these two women were so quick to paint Karen Reed as like this vicious, bitter, stalkerish, running down her boyfriend type woman. I studied evolutionary psychology and evolutionary biology, non-matriculated, and I definitely have an interest in psychology. And what I observed were the two women that were shredding Karen Reed were unattractive, older women that were just like taking her body language and imposing their own personal thoughts. Yes, Karen Reed had crossed arms. If you're on trial for murder, whether you committed it or didn't commit it, you're going to be guarded and your arms are going to be crossed. You're not going to be behaving like you're at a Tupperware party. So these women were so quick to take like the analytical meaning of the body language and project their personal. They said, oh, she was like bitter and her relationship was coming to an end and she viciously attacked him and blah, 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 blah. The projection that I'm seeing on this person, and I'm not saying that I wasn't there. My personal belief is if she did hit him, I think it was an accident. But I'm not certain that she hit him because there's too many things that lead me to have reasonable doubt. There's too much misrepresentation of facts. There is twisting of scientific evidence that a more intelligent person can see. But if you're a juror and you're the average intelligence, or even slightly below average, or even slightly above average intelligence, you might be susceptible to the twisting. And it just leads me to think that what's on trial, or who's on trial? Is it the facts? Is it the evidence? Is it the means, the opportunity, the motive? Or is it the person themselves? And is it the filter or lens of the person viewing them that's the deciding factor? There was testimony about texts that some of the police officers made in regards to Karen Reed, very sexist and derogative towards her. I found it very interesting and very telling that a female pharmacist, married with children, pillar of the community, who had met up with Karen that night at the restaurant that they were having dinner at, said how much she liked this woman, how she looked forward to talking to her, spoke to her for at least 50 minutes out of the hour, and that the woman was not appearing to be inebriated at all. Very telling that a secure, happily married woman viewed Karen Reed as a happy, well-adjusted person. And the non-happy, non-well-adjusted people are projecting their own insecurities and misery onto the defendant. Very interesting. It's like that old saying, life imitates art, only this isn't art, it's court TV. Anyway, everyone, have the day that you deserve. Bye.